Martell Summers and Caleb Woodward. Come on up here with me. Okay, the first thing I just want to say is all these guys except for Caleb, and even though Caleb is a quarterback, he's also a receiver, he's a defensive guy, and he would probably drive the bus if we asked him to do that too. But all these guys are seniors, and I've coached them since they were sophomores, since I've been here, and it's just really going to be, it's going to be hard to see them go, but it's been a pleasure to coach all of them. It's been great. And, you know, it's just, you know, it's going to be a new challenge starting with the sophomores that are coming up, you know, but it's, like I said, it's just been great coaching these guys, and I know they're all going to go on and do big things. I'm going to start out with John Poole. John Poole was a senior. He was a leader on our team. He was academic all-district. He had John played outside receiver at the L position. He also played R. He kind of bounced back and forth wherever we needed him. He was always willing to do whatever we asked him, whatever I asked him, Coach Harper, Coach Petrucci, whatever. So he just had a great attitude. He was extremely positive. He helped out on the attack team in practice on both offense and defense. And you know, like I said, he was just a great leader and the definition of unselfish. Good job. Okay, next is Will Tucker. Will Tucker played, he played our inside receiver position. We have our outside receivers are L and R, our inside receivers are C and J. And Will played both. He jumped around, he had to learn both, and he spent a lot of time with me in his off period, in there watching film and doing some chalk talk. And it was a lot to take on, but Will's extremely intelligent, and I think it was a pretty smooth transition for him. Will was also, you know, like I said, all these guys are seniors, all of them are leaders. They're great men of character, and you know, that was just, I mean, that's going to be on every one of them's list. Will was academic all-district. One thing about Will, he was always out every day before practice started. He was always the first one out to do what we call ball drills. Get as many touches and as many catches as possible. We had several different drills we'd do every day, and Will was always the first one out there ready to try to catch 50 to 100 balls. You know, I don't know if it was that many, but it was as many as he could until the rest of the guys got out there and started, you know, hogging all the action. But anyway, like I said, you know, another thing that Will was, and I'm going to talk about this for the other three guys too, is Will was a great blocker, and all our receivers were great blockers. But Will, he was real good at cut blocking. You know, and sometimes when you're as big as Nico and Tilly, it's easier to kind of manhandle those guys, especially when they're playing on the outside against the cornerbacks. But Will was good at getting down in those guys' leg and cutting them out and running them. And that's a hard thing to get the receivers to do sometimes because they don't want to get dirty. Okay. One more thing about Will. Will was also honorable mention, all district. He was academic all district as well. Okay, I got my cheat sheet over here. My next receiver is Nico Brown. He was a captain. He was a senior leader. He's been a varsity